Yeah, you should just give the fuck up. Like, you should just quit the law of assumption and stop manifesting altogether. I'm listening to you complain in the comments section, and listen, I hear you. So here's me giving you a way out. Just give up. Just stop doing it then. You are a free person. You are a free human being able to do whatever it is that you want. So I'm giving you a permission slip to just fucking give up on law of assumption. No, honestly, because it totally makes sense, right? Like, you've got all of these manifestation coaches telling you step by step exactly what to do, giving you free content non-stop, giving their souls to this content, giving every single thing that they have learned for years, sharing success stories, and giving you all different type of instructions and ways of manifesting whatever it is that you want. You have different personalities, you have different techniques. The entire world is helping you, and the definition of the law of assumption has helped you, because the definition of the law of assumption is you can literally get anything that you want. Think of that thing. You can literally get it right now if you dominantly think about it. It is whatever you think it is. Yeah, you've been given the golden ticket to Charlie's Chocolate Factory. You have been given the genie bottle from Aladdin. You have been given literal freedom and literal steps, literal step-by-step instructions on manifesting a boyfriend, manifesting marriage, manifesting a career, manifesting a dream life, manifesting financial freedom. You even have thousands and thousands and thousands of people telling you on YouTube alone, not even looking at Tumblr, not even looking at Twitter or Pinterest or TikTok. You have all of these people telling you their success stories and the exact way of doing it. And spoiler alert, they're all different, because there's grace in this. Literally, the universe is even giving you grace. Like, you can fuck up and you can still get your thing. Like, you can do it in a way that's easiest for you and you can still get your thing. There are an infinite amount of ways of manifesting the life of your dreams, and there are people in these said success stories that tell you exactly how they did it. Like, you can literally try everything. Everything is laid out for you. Free content, free information. People spend $40,000 per year on a school learning stuff that they aren't even going to use for the rest of their life, but you get this information for free. Free infinite content from so many creators out there, and just normal, regular, everyday people telling you exactly what they did. And it's not even that hard, and you can literally do it for a second, and you can literally snap your fingers and you can get this thing. And we are all saying it in clear as day English. But no, you're right, you should just give up. Yeah, just throw in the towel. Go about your day, go live your normal, regular life, just experiencing life, being a victim of your life, and just rolling with the punches, as they say, working hard to get what it is that you want, everything that your parents and then society and then the media told you that you should do. You should go and do that, and let's see how your life is in 50 years. Not even 50 years. Literally, let's see how you go in 6 months, because I can tell you that if you do give up, your life is going to be exactly the same as it always was. See, the difference is if you don't give up and you actually apply what it is that you listen to. And I think that it's great, by the way, that you listen to law of assumption content. I don't know why everyone is talking about don't over consume content. Like, I over consume content, and I know so much about this, and I love it. I breathe it. It is my passion. Of course, I'm going to listen. Like, do I want to listen to people that are negative or talking about how broke they are? No, I'm going to listen to people that have manifested their dream lives. Anyways, that is a side note, but like, sometimes people say you have to robotically affirm, and that sometimes like makes me groan, because I don't always vibe with robotic affirmations. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. That's neither here or there, whatever. But if there is someone who is telling you something and you feel like it is a responsibility, you feel like it's hard work, that technique is not for you. There are thousands of other techniques. Just because there's this technique and it works for one person does not mean that you have to force yourself to do it. Do you know how many techniques there are? Do you know how many ways there are going about this? There are, like, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you know. Like, I feel like you've been here for a while, okay? So instead of listening to us, listen to us, draw inspiration, but actually apply the work and have a brain. You are not listening to Susie on YouTube. You are applying the information that you have been given and then using that pretty brain of yours and seeing and evaluating what works for me. So, okay, if I robotically affirm, I could actually get my SP to text me. 1 + 1 = 2, bitch. That means that I should be affirming. You know, visualizing isn't working for me. Let me just not do it. Like, let me try another technique. Let me keep on doing this until something works. Bitch, do you know how fucking bad I want my shit? Do you know how bad I have wanted every single thing that I wanted and I got it? Because I'm not just gonna like slump down like, okay, like nothing's working. Okay, let me just go with the flow. Wing it. I was desperate enough to do the work. And it wasn't even desperation, it was like inspiration. I was inspired to do absolutely anything and everything that it took because I understood something snapped in me and I understood the fundamental truth, taking away all of the motherfucking techniques that everything is in your mind. This reality and your experience with this life, in this earth, your experience with others, the things that you get and don't get, they're all a product of your mind. As Drake says, the power of the mind is not a joke. So when I understood that, there was no fucking stopping me. I was going to fucking do every single technique under the sun. I don't care if the 99th technique, bitch, didn't work and my SP is still in Argentina not texting me. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I know that I am in control of my reality. And if something isn't working right now, boo fucking who? There's free content out there. I'm going to try everything and follow the stuff that actually inspires me. And the stuff that inspires me is my subconscious mind literally being like, go here, like do this. This is what you're meant to do. I apply it and then I see what happens. And then the things that actually work, I'm going to keep in my manifestation routine. Like, I don't understand where all of this I'm about to give up, Rita, comes from. And there is literally no tea and no shade, and it's all of an understanding, and I'm trying to tell you this in an inspirational, motivational way, and I don't actually want you to give up, just so we're clear, if you haven't picked that up already. But come on, you guys, like, fucking just do the work, like, apply it, and be disciplined with yourself, and, like, you got to look at yourself from like a third person perspective and not like victimize yourself. Like, oh, let me just do this. And if it doesn't work, like, oh my God, this thing isn't working. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with the law of assumption? Like, just step back. Be a professional for once, bitch. I know you can do it. I know you can put that office skirt on and those Christian Louboutins on and get to fucking work. Slick that hair back, put on those siren glasses, and let's get to motherfucking work. Come on, guys. Like, you know this information. You can literally manifest Chris Hemsworth in your room right now. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm talking to you. What are you doing? Apply the work. Like, just at least if you're completely lost, just go on my Law of Assumption 101 playlist and start from the very start. I give you 4 techniques that are the most popular in the Law of Assumption. Just do one per day. And the goal For you, specifically the person that is watching this right now, when you apply this technique, do not judge yourself, okay? Do not check the 3D in a judgy way. You can check the 3D. I check my subscriber count every single hour. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it real. I really do. And it keeps me very motivated and happy. And I just want more and more and more. And I keep like manifesting more and more and more. And it keeps me in the state. Like, that's me because I know myself, okay? So yeah, you can look at the 3D, but don't judge it in a way like, oh, I'm gonna give up, it's not working. Like, tell the sob story somewhere else to another YouTuber or whatever. If you have a question, feel free. Like, I answer questions in my comments, but apply the work in a non-judgmental way and do this professionally. You don't work a 9 to 5 and every single action that you do, you're like, okay, so where's my raise now? So where's my raise? You just do the work in a professional, neutral manner, and then you set it and forget it, you go home and you enjoy your life, right? It's the same thing. Apply the work, be professional about it, be mindless, be emotionless. This is why robotic affirming works so much for people. And just keep going without thinking about it. This might take some practice, that is okay, but never say to give up. A lot of things in my life, because I assumed it doesn't have to be like this for you, but some things, it was like the last quarter, like the last minute, right, where I was like, what do I do? Please tell me, God, give me a sign where it happened. And I never gave up. I had faith in myself. I had faith in law of assumption. I was manifesting when I had no views on YouTube and I had been doing this for 16 years. So you can't tell me shit. You can't tell me shit. Like, girl, keep going. You can do this. And it can happen at any minute. And it is happening in any minute because things are in the background working. You just can't see it. Oh well. Boo-hoo. Keep on working. I promise you this. You can keep coming back to this part anytime you feel like you're wavering or you're about to give up. I promise you this. If you just stay faithful to yourself and the law of assumption and keep professionally, emotionlessly, mindlessly putting in the work and persisting in the technique that you chose and thinking as the person who has that manifestation, it will come. It has no other choice but to come. I promise you this. Don't give up. Never, ever, ever give up.